Denton Public School Foundation is pleased this evening to honor the donors of our 2013 endowments and special gifts. We recognize and appreciate their generous and continuing support and their belief in a strong education for our students and our schools. We invite you to give your attention to the video screens, sit back and enjoy this presentation. But please hold your applause until the end. Balfour Beatty $20,000 full endowment. Since the mid-90s, Balfour Beatty has served as construction managers for the district's fast-paced growth and has given back in countless ways that benefit students and teachers. This commitment is evidenced by the more than $185,000 they have given to the Denton Public School Foundation since 2002. This money has been used for innovative classroom projects and special needs at the campus level. This year, Balfour Beatty is creating an endowment to support teachers and campus projects for students. Each year, Gary Ryan, project manager, enjoys supporting the annual Prize Patrol recognition of teachers and staff.
Quite honestly, when we go and do the Prize Patrol every December, that's where you really get to see how your funds work. And that is probably where the most joy is. But as the others have been able to do it over time, they too have found out just what the meaning of being able to make this contribution and this donation year after year means and how it really does help teachers.
CoServe Electric 2014 Teacher Assistance Grant $20,000 full endowment. CoServe Electric supports academic initiatives from scholarships, youth tours, school energy projects, Adopt a School, and many more. With commitment to education as one of their principles, CoServe considers it a privilege to play a part in supporting the ISDs in their service areas. Since 2005, CoServe Electric has generously donated $87,500 to the foundation.
The teachers are the intricate part of the education system. They change lives, they grow our future. So we would like to fund as much as we can and give them as much opportunity to be able to do that. CoServe has several principles that we follow, and one of them is community involvement, and independent school districts, education foundations are a huge part and portion of the community, and so we love to be a part and in the middle of all of that.
Tom Swenson Memorial Golf Scholarship $16,000 full endowment. Tom Swenson was born and grew up in Austin, Texas, and participated in all manner of athletics. Tom was an avid golfer. He loved to play golf, he loved to watch golf, and he especially loved to watch his children play golf. This scholarship is a fitting tribute to Tom's support of education and sports and a permanent remembrance at Denton High School.
Well, I got with Kayla and Mick Maxey at Denton High School, the golf coach, and we talked about something that we could do to honor Tom's memory. We had talked about a golf tournament and have a memorial golf tournament for Tom, which we did last year, but we thought, we really want to do something that will last forever. And setting up this endowed scholarship is something that'll be around well past the time that we're all associated with Denton High School.
It means a lot to my family and especially to me. It just is where I've drawn my strength to see the support that my friends have rallied to give for a scholarship for Tom, to think up the idea, to get the donors, and to set it in place just has meant a lot to me and also my family.
Sacco and Burrows $10,000 full endowment. Greg Sacco and Mark Burrows recognize how a strong educational foundation builds a successful community. Since 2002, they've contributed more than $350,000 to the foundation and Denton's schools. In addition, they have given countless hours in time and energy to support the programs of the district and the foundation. Their commitment to student success has been a hallmark of their support.
The community and the kids and the teachers that receive those grants and scholarships, typically on a yearly basis, are very grateful and will communicate back with us. We normally get letters and we'll bump into people and they'll say, oh, my daughter got a, or my son got a scholarship from you, and they're very grateful.
Nim Marshall Ashley $10,000 full endowment. Nim Marshall Ashley graduated from Denton High School in 1978. He was a self-employed business owner, and in 1996 he established A&W Productions. Despite many learning challenges, Nim strongly believed in the value of a good education and credited many of his Denton ISD teachers in helping him become successful. Nim enjoyed helping others. As a result, Nim's family chose to establish this scholarship in his memory.
The NIMH Marshall Ashley Scholarship will benefit a senior each year that demonstrates the characteristics that my dad embodied. This person will show persistence in education despite learning difficulties and the drive to continue their education in college.
Aaron Don Grooms' $10,000 full endowment. Aaron was a free spirit and had a way of doing things. He loved racing, snowboarding, wakeboarding, and boating, but riding his motorcycle was his main enjoyment. Aaron earned his official racing certificate from the Central Motorcycle Road Racing Association. His years in the DHS band were some of his happiest times. For this reason, his family is establishing a scholarship at DHS for a music student.
The things that kept him out of trouble in high school were his band, his friends, and a lot of the people that he hung out with then. We wanted to, if we can get enough donations, that you can have a recurring scholarship for him going towards anybody you'd like. And we decided that, it would be good to have somebody who has a music background to get this award.
VLK Grant to Teachers $10,000 full endowment. For more than 20 years, VLK Architects has been an integral partner in designing award-winning schools in Denton ISD. By funding a yearly grant to teachers, they have provided opportunities to ensure that teachers and students get to dream and invent and imagine. VLK has made a financial investment that has benefited classrooms across the district and is pleased to see these dreams become a reality in Denton ISD.
I have had the opportunity to go along when you hand out the checks and the grants to the teachers and see what they've done. We've also received letters from students that have benefited from the grants that the teachers have received, and it's very exciting to see that firsthand impact of what these donations and grants provide the opportunities for the students within Denton ISD.
DATQ Credit Union $2,500 term endowment. DATQ Credit Union has a long history of providing support to Denton ISD teachers. Their deep awareness of the financial needs facing teachers is one of the key reasons that DATQ has committed to providing support for the Denton ISD and the Foundation year after year. They are there to support teachers helping students be successful.
Teachers are where the rubber meets the road. Whether kids are educated or not happens in the classroom, and so we want to put the dollars where the biggest impact on children's lives will be. As I'm out in the community, I've had several teachers stop me and tell me how much the credit union means to them, how much our support means. They know that with the different employees we have, they can always count on us to support not only the school district, but individual schools.
Doctors Bobby and David Thomas, $2,500 term endowment. Bobby Short Thomas and James David Thomas grew up in Gainesville, Texas, where both went to Baylor Medical School and married in 1941. During World War II, J. David served as a doctor in the Army and Bobby was the Dallas County Health Director in 1945. She became the physician at TWU in 1950. J. David came to Denton in 1946 to practice medicine and retired in 1988. This endowment was established by friends and family to honor the commitment of Dr. Bobby and David Thomas to the education of young people. TD Industries $2,500 term endowment. TD Industries has developed a strong business partnership with Denton ISD, providing energy-efficient and construction-related services for the schools, including using ambient light where possible. Their support of the Public School Foundation underscores their strong belief in quality education and their commitment to the communities and districts in which they work.
Really, we just want to contribute back to the district and to the mission of the district. To be successful in business, you need to take care of your employees, your customers, and your community. And contributing back to Denton ISD is just part of what we do. It's part of our community that we live in and work in.
Denton ISD Health Services Larry Mankoff Student Scholarship. Since 2005, employees of Denton ISD Health Services have funded a scholarship honoring someone who has made a difference in the lives of children and contributed to children's health in the community. This year's honoree, Larry Mankoff, could not be a better example of dedication to the mission of improving children's lives daily. This commitment now extends to his new role working for the district to offer staff support to its many employees in the day-to-day challenges of education.
Larry has been a person who the caregivers can go to. Staff, students, parents often go to the nurse to share their burdens, spill their concerns, and ask for support. the caregiver often and should go to someone who they can share with, cry with, have compassion given back to them, and can be dealt with in a very non-judgmental but supportive and caring manner. And Larry has always been this individual. The things that he does by nature. That's just his talent, that's just his gift. For someone who only works part-time, he is always accessible and always available if needed.
Lantana Foundation contribution platinum donor $145,000 plus. The Lantana Education and Charitable Foundation has a long-standing history of providing support to Denton ISD and the Denton Public School Foundation to fund such things as guest speakers, field trips, instructional materials, staff development, and other needs. The Board of Directors of the Denton Public School Foundation is privileged to partner with Jake Wagner and the Lantana Foundation in managing their generous funding support. Jim Collin Denton Country Club $10,000 Business Scholarship. Frederick James Jim Collin Jr. began his career with Pittsburgh Paint and Glass, where he worked for 28 years. Jim loved his family, work, maintaining his yard, traveling, and playing golf and cards with his friends. He never met a stranger, loved being with people, and always enjoyed a good party. Jim loved life. Stan Becker at Denton Country Club described Jim as never meeting anyone that did not become a friend. He was an unselfish member who always had the best interests of the club in mind. So it is no surprise that Brian Cree and many of Jim's friends at Denton Country Club established this award of $250,000 over 25 years in Jim's honor. As you can see from the people and businesses that have been presented here, the Denton Public School Foundation is so fortunate to have such faithful and generous supporters. Please now turn your attention to the podium, where Jackie Jackson, Executive Director of the Foundation, will introduce our honorees, and our Board of Directors will present them with certificates of appreciation.